Alright, just a quick note before you start the video. When you leave the deck and come over to this left hand side, open to this chest, is the Pisces Stelezio inside here. So just wanted to point that out. Alright, so let's go back to the beginning. What's up guys, Tevy here back again with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. In today's episode, it's going to be probably the first, or at this point, a long list of videos that we're already doing for a bunch of side quests before we move on with the story. First thing we're going to do right now is actually finish off the friendly monster side quest that we've been doing all throughout here, and this is going to be very important leading into another video later on. So as you can see, I'm heading off to this lone island over here towards like the center part. This part is called Vile Island, and this is where the last friendly monster is going to be. So as soon as we can get a place to land over here, we're going to want to call a Moogle and save just to be safe. And then we want to run around in the grass type areas over here to find a friendly Yan monster, which luckily I got on my first try. So like I said, the last two friendly monsters, they don't tell you where the other ones are, so you have to like go around looking for them, trial and error. So you'd have to be pretty on the nose to like find out this location. So yeah, otherwise, if you try to fight one of these Yans right now, it's pretty difficult. He wants a diamond because of one ability they have called Snort. If they use that, they will push you out of the battle, and then you won't be able to get them back. So it'll essentially be like they're gone and you can't revive them. And it gets annoying because then when you run out of people to use on your team, it's a game over and you get annihilated even though they're not dead. But anyway, now that we gave him a diamond, it says thanks a lot. Now you can reach the round guy. The round guy, oh my god, the round guy. Say you were to go and fight against this round guy before you go against, or before you find the last friendly monster, he'll actually say something different like, oh, the round guy, you already beat him. And that's pretty interesting, as well as if you were to try to fight him now without finding the rest of the friendly monsters, he'll have a bunch of other stuff on him that'll probably make it immune to him to actually, like, you know, damage him physically. Anyway, the next stop on our world tour here is we're actually going to go back to Ibsen's castle because now I know how to get through that one wall that we saw earlier in here that I did not know how to get past. And now that we do, we're going to be able to get a accessory for Dagger that we're going to need in order to do a equipment boost to her Odin summon. So back over here towards the wall where the mirrors were, we're going to come up to this wall and we want to do examine, push, pound, leave next with the think, a push, think again, try something drastic, rest now, and that should be the combination to unlock it. Yep, there we go. So now that we got that, we're able to go down to this bottom part down here where the open door is. So if we actually come down over there, I don't know why I'm walking. We want to come through here and make our way across this platform leading over here that we saw before but we couldn't quite get to. And just go through here towards the door that we could have reached before on the ladder. Come over to this way, and on the very far left we want to grab this treasure chest over here. Even though we already have the weapon that's inside, it doesn't hurt to have extras. Get another air racket. And now we actually want to take the lift that's over here towards the center part and make our way down to the inner chamber, and we're going to see a giant sword that's somewhat familiar. And right now it's pulsating with a bunch of power going onto it because we're going to need that. So in order to do this, first things first, we kind of want to get this chest over here off to the side. Or not. We'll go ahead and pick up the pots and move them counterclockwise. So we'll put this pot over here, grab this one over here towards the left, and we want to move it over to the right hand side. Oh, now I decide to get the treasure chest. Thanks, me. You get the golem sloop from doing that. So now we'll grab this and move it over here. And then we want to come back and get that pot over there and move it to the far left hand side. There we go, Tevin. Put it right there. And then finally, one more time, pick this up and move it one more place over to the left. If I can get it to connect with the exclamation point. And doing that triggers the puzzle to solve so the energy flows into the pot. And now all we have to do is pick up the pot one more time and we get the ancient aroma. Alright, so with the ancient aroma, we can equip that on. My voice is starting to die. We can equip that onto Dagger. That way she can learn a new ability called Odin Boost, which will basically mean it's going to be a lot more likely when we summon Odin that it will trigger the death spell, which automatically kills our enemies regardless. Odin Sword, same thing, which automatically kills them, and that's going to be in handy coming towards the next thing we want to do on our next stop for the side quest over here, the side questathon. So we're going to come back over to Trino, because since we're in Disc 4 now, there's going to be one more monster that we can fight against over in the Night Monster Arena side quest we had going on. So we always come back to Trino at some point or another. So far we've been here for every disc of the game. So we want to fight that monster. And I actually want to do this as Dagger. And we can show off that new ability we got for her. The reason why I'm choosing to do this Dagger, because all we have to do is just choose that Odin move and then boom, it's done. Don't have to do anything else. And we can move on. Also, another reason why you want to use Dagger, if you're playing this on the PS4, you can actually get a trophy by defeating this one with Odin, or not really with Odin, just defeating the behemoth enemy with Dagger will get you a trophy that lets you, what's it called, the Dragon Knight? Dragon Lady? I think it's something like that. Anyway, it's an achievement or trophy, I guess you'd say. And just like that, it's really simple. I tried doing this as Zane the first time, it was really bad. But it is doable, I just didn't have myself properly outfitted with it. But anyway, now that we've done that, that's all the monsters you can fight here in the Monster Arena, so there won't be any more ever to come back in here. So the next thing we want to do is go to the Stelezio lady over here, because we have 4 Stelezios we want to turn in, and we can go ahead and finish up this side quest so we can get a special item we're going to need for something later on to do. Oh, you have the Pisces, let me give it here. So go ahead and handle that. I know it's not what she said. I'm slow at keeping up with how fast I was pressing the buttons. Quack, quack, quack. You may take the reward from my servant. And we get 20,000 gil from her that time. Give her the Aquarius. And for our reward on this one, was this an equipment item she gives us? Yep, it was a Rosetta ring. Of course, we need to give her some more so she can go ahead and take the Capricorn. Of course, we are most kind and we just give it to her. I don't like how we're giving her all these. I really like having these in my possession, but it's whatever. Our reward this time is 30,000 gil. And of course, we need to give her the Sagittarius. Oh, the precious Sagittarius. Oh, if you didn't know, it's so precious to me because it's my zodiac sign. I shed a tear for giving it that one. And reward for that one is the Robe of Lords, very good equipment item. We talked to her now, she says something is missing. According to my information, there are 12 Stelezios. Then why do I feel like I'm missing one? Because there is one more. Yes, there must be a 13th Stelezio somewhere, my queen, if I may. The writings on the Stelezio may be the key to solving the mystery. Well, fine, I'll give you all my Stelezio, and you bring me the 13th. And we receive the 12 Celestio. So, go ahead and see what all these say. The story of the 12 Zodiacs, 11 Zodiac ponder how best to catch Virgo's heart. Aries headed east. Taurus had an idea. He would give Virgo a gift. Through the forest and over the mountain, he found a star. Probably going too fast. I can afford to slow down. Cancer headed to the Cape where Virgo waited. The sun not too slow apparently. Gemini thought through the river and yeah, no, I'm done. You guys can pause the video and just read them yourself because obviously I was going really quickly when I was like going through these because I'm not giving myself any room to actually stop, read it, and then move on. Could have read that one. That was going slow enough. I'm curious for the long pauses of why I actually took my time. Scorpio was very timid. He always looked at his shadow until one day decided to look away and walked up a hill. Libra was preserved fellow. Always walking the opposite direction, son. Would he ever see Virgo? Sagittarius dashed through the night to find the chilly northern wind that was stinging his right cheek. Impatient Capricorn ran up the hill towards don't even wait. Pisces said to Aquarius, Virgo made her choice. Go see him and he'll tell you the rest. Aquarius arrived late. He asked someone who kissed Virgo. And that's all 12 of them. For some reason, like, if you're able to piece together that long-winded story to actually figure out where you need to go, it's kudos to you to figure that. I would have never thought to that. But we would have come back to Quan's dwelling on the left-hand side of Trino, and we would go down to where we found, I believe, the Cancer Celestio? Which is down over here. There's something under where the Scorpio used to be. And we see the Anopius. And did the Scorpio and Virgo just sparkle in my hands? So apparently it was Scorpio that kissed Virgo. But anyway, now that we got that, we want to head back over to her now, since we now have the 13th and final Celestio for a reward. Oh, you found the last Celestio. Apocus. Give it to me along with the rest of the Celestio I loaned you. And it's just going to go by really quickly of us handing over all 13 Celestios now. You may take the reward from my servant, and our reward for getting the last and final one is the hammer. The reason why this one is so important, it is a crafting requirement that we're going to need in order to make the best armor in the game for Sniner. And the reason why I want to do that, because I might have in my team, I hope to use everyone in the final battle, mainly because I'm going to do that one multiple times, so I'd like to do that. Anyway. Catching the 99th frog finally gets us to our chance to fight against Quail, so you working hard, Kiwana. Now the time. Kiwana, you on your own from now on. You train to become ultimate gourmand alone. Master Quail, before you go, you take final test. Alright, so before we can claim our reward, we need to defeat our master to show them that we're ready to stand on our own. However, I do think we get to fight them with Zidane and the others. Yeah, you do. So he's going to be level 76, so the level 3 moves will still work. I want to have Zidane steal, because he has some things on him that I want. Make sure you have, what's it called? Now I can't remember. Antibody, duh. Antibody, Bright Eyes, Robolords, that's good that I got that right off the bat. You cast Mini. Let's see if I can put Silence on him. You can jump. And since he's level 3, I'll use level 3 Defestless. Deathless. Oh my god, I can't believe I said it that way. Oh, he guards against it. Oh, that was Silence. This should affect him though, since he is level 76. Oh, I missed. See if I can put Carbuncle on him. Stole the Ninja Gear, so that's good. The other thing I really want from him is the Glutton's Robe. Even though I know we probably already have that before, and there's nothing else for Q on us to learn. Except for one more magic skill that we get from the next area we're going to go to the, well actually no, I can't really say what it is yet until we actually go there. So the Elixir, let's jump again, steal, and let's have him heal everyone just so we can stay where we are. Oh, and he healed himself from that. Honestly, I could just go now. I don't really need the Glutton's Robe. Yeah, I think it might be beneficial for me to just start going for it. Yeah, couldn't steal anything. Yeah, I think it's about time to actually start wailing on him now. And you want to be careful about doing water moves and healing type moves on him, because he will absorb them. What can I do on you? Let's do... Oh, let's do Frog Drop, since that's now fully powered up since we caught the 99 frogs. Happy Summon Friendlier. 90? Really? Oh, duh, I still have Mini effect on us. Yes, Frog Drop is really powered up now. Let's see if I can fix this for a remedy. Use this on yourself. Unfortunately, I don't think there is an ability to block being, like, shrunken down. Oh good, the remedy does work. So now that he's back to normal, I can just have everyone start using remedy on themselves, and then they'll heal on their next... not heal, attack on their next turn. And since I have Loudmouth on all of my spellcasters, this won't work. I don't really need it so much on Freya or Zidane, since I rarely ever use their stuff. Jump. And what else do we need to do to get set up? That's much better. Alright. Let's just have you attack. No. Okay, we just did it on Freya. And I don't need to heal anyone right now, so... can't use Remedy on her right now, because she's not here. I have Clear Head, so he won't be able to confuse me. Now I'll be able to heal Mini on Freya now that she's back down here. And you can actually do that on yourself, Freya. And so far we're not doing too bad. I need to actually switch over to my healing now, because I'm getting a little lower than I would want. Why was Steam downloading that game? It's weird. Oh, okay, you know, it's probably my nephew that put that on the load. Okay, so now let's do White Wind on us. And we should be getting pretty close to taking it out at this point. Just have to hang in there a little longer. Let me try my hand at stealing one more time. I'm not silenced anymore, so let's use Dragon Quest. Crest. Oh, he's using an Ico, but that does not work. Let's use Might on Kiwana. And this should do a lot. There's a lot to regular enemies, at least. Yep, still does its max damage. Rolling attack. felt like that was like a last-ditch effort attack though. Let's just have a regular attack. Still can't steal anything. Let's just keep on going on the offensive then. Freya. That heals Aiko, so I don't have to worry about that. And oh, Zane's the one that got trans. Oh, no, I didn't even use change. Well, that's fine. I can use Grand Lethal. Actually, never mind. He's already defeated. It's always I always get transferred whenever I don't need it, or when it's not beneficial. And then we get 10 AP for that, so that's good since I'm still leveling up abilities for Freya right now. It would have been better if I had Steiner with me too, but actually no, Steiner already got it. It would have been better if I had another one of these items so I can have it learned on Kiwana at the same time while I'm doing this. I have no more to teach you. I give you this. Alright, well you see the Grasshopper's Fork, which is Kiwana's ultimate weapon. So now they have their ultimate weapon. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. Cool, and that is how you get the ultimate weapon for Kiwana. And now I'm at 100 frogs. Yay. Okay, so for our next side quest, we're going to come back to Degaru over here. And this time we're going to be working towards obtaining Steiner's somewhat close to ultimate weapon. It's not really considered his ultimate, at least not this one that I'm getting. In order to get his actual ultimate weapon, you need to first get this one, and in order to get the upgraded version of it, you need to beat the game within 10 hours, and as you can see, that is not plausible for me with how much work I put into this, so I'm unfortunately not going to be able to do that, but it does still have the same ability that I need to learn for Steiner anyway to get his max, to get all of his skills. So it's going to be good enough, and there is one more weapon that's stronger than this one, but is still weaker than the actual ultimate weapon, so this is going to be as close as we get to Steiner's ultimate weapon. But anyway, once we're back here, we're going to talk to this old man over here. You appear to be quite the traveler, I can tell. If you happen to find an item called the Magical Fingertip, can you please bring it to me? Consider a dying man's last wish. I will give you something in return. Okay, so in order to get the Magical Fingertip, we need to actually head back over to Trino, so I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, so now that we're back in Trino, we actually want to head over to the auction house since that's going to be where we're going to be able to obtain the Magical Fingertip. And there's actually a certain requirement we need to do first. Before we can actually get it, we need to get the 4 items that I actually showed you guys before. Oh, okay, it looks like we didn't get this time. So we need to, in order to get the Magical Fingertip, we need to actually get and sell the 4 items you get from here, which is the Dogma's Artifact, Un's Mirror, Rat Tail, and Griffin's Heart, and sell them off to the people who want them. But we did that previously before in, I don't remember which video, but we did it a while ago, so I should already meet the requirement in order to get it, so I shouldn't have to do it again. So hopefully I don't. I think I just need to like wait for this one until I get this. So I'll see you guys back over here once I actually get the chance to bid for the tail. The fingertip, gosh. Alright, so I'll see you guys then. Okay, good. The Magical Fingertip's now on here. So I was just missing to sell the Griffin's Heart for the Adventurer outside, and that was the last one I needed to do in order for it to trigger to show up in here in the auction house. Okay, so this is what we've been waiting for. So let's go ahead and let's just put this at 4. Money, but I don't like to spend it. Stop with the Just let me have it. You don't need it. Thank you. Cool, we got the Magical Fingertip. We're out of here. Alright, old man. We got what you wanted. Huh? You have the Magical Fingertip. Will you give it to me? I beg you, yes. Oh, thank you. What's wrong? I used to be a fairly well-known blacksmith. My work was everything to me, and then one day my wife died, and that's when I moved here. I've lived here ever since. A few years ago, I read a biography of a great craftsman named Gogo, who was known for making dolls that looked like real people. Supposedly, the secret to his extraordinary skill was in his fingers. So I figured if I could get his fingers and combine them with my skills, I could make a doll that looked like my wife. I'm such a fool. Look at these fingers. They look worn down as if they'll never get a break. They look just like my fingers. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I now realize that I must accept who I am and how I live my life. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I no longer need it. And we received Excalibur. So, like I said before, this isn't Steiner's ultimate weapon, but I'm no longer able to get his ultimate weapon. In fact, this one's actually weaker than the sword I have right now, the Ragnarok, which is his second strongest weapon in the game, which is unfortunately going to be the best that I can do, since I can't beat the game within 10 hours, at least not with all the work I wanted to do to show off. So this is close to where we're going to get, but I do need to learn this skill on him, and then I'll switch back to the Ragnarok, and we'll just be optimized as best we can with Steiner from there. So that is that is how you start to get Steiner's ultimate weapon, and yeah, let's move on to the next one. Or if this is the last one, this is it.